Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach, he's got his defense firing on all cylinders right now. They're coming off a shutout victory their last time out. Across from him on the Bucs sideline, Todd Bowles. His guys, champions of their division, know they'll be hosting at least one playoff game in the near future.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winners. You get a look at Baker Mayfield.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And incomplete to open things up.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. In motion, the tight end. Now Mayfield. That's caught. Emeka Buka. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good. We're up to first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up the 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Mayfield to throw it.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
I'll look that up later. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Here's Allen.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bills first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
This unit, they struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
To throw, it's Allen.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line.
That's another Bills first down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Cook again.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
2nd down and 6 now. To throw, Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 33.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 31-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
8 yards to
They'll
go.
be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Mayfield. Boy, stays up. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
Here's Jack Fox now.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
A final shot before half for Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Hughes.
So all zeros at the half. Time for our halftime report. Here's our buddy. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Play action. Now it's Allen. Throwing deep here for Coleman. That's caught inside the 20. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20. A big pickup of 38. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run the counter with Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and 9. Throwing now is Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter. And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Baker going to give it to Irving. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long. And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. 180! Throwing, Mayfield. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there. To the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Irving.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He's able to get it to Coleman. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Tampa. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Still 1st down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Allen going to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards.
Here's Allen to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Room here to run. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble. Looking to throw. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Cook up the gut. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback, and they're able to see the route develop.
They'll run with Cook. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. 2nd down, goal to go. Cook Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as you'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. So Mayfield and the Bucs
Down 13-7, a minute 53 remaining. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Hook made by Terrell Bernard.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Allen. And he fires one incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
319. Go.
To throw is Allen.
Allen going to run with it. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, Bills.
Dalton Kincaid
From 8 yards out.
And the Bills are moving closer to a 15-0 record as they extend their lead here.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust, because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Mayfield.
Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Mayfield.
His throw incomplete.
Well, you know they're going to look his way in the 2-minute drill, but that time he was blanketed, and they forced the incompletion. May need some teammates to step up in this spot.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw.
He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Good. What's that? 180. What's that?
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Baker. Looking middle, and he's got Abuka. Here comes second down at 5.
A gain of 5 brings up.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Mayfield. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 28.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Buccaneers.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
180.
And again, it's Mayfield.
He'll find McMillan here.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
That's a gain of 7.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
180. What's that?
They'll try and run here with Irvin.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Good. What's that? 180.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Buffalo, they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they run their mark to 15-0 on the year.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll be on the road next week for a